Hello, we have a situation. We have a laptop, but we need a lot of terabyte of storage. We don't have a lot of options. NAS, SSD enclosure and HDD enclosure. NAS, if you need redundancy, if it's more expensive, if you have a lot of hard drives, it's good. Second one, you have option of SSD enclosure or SSD NAS, but it's expensive right now and sometimes you don't need. And third option, you have like HDD enclosure if you don't need a lot of speed and you need only store your data. In my case, it will be Acasis 2-bay enclosure. You can use as NAS or not NAS, it's as rated. You have red options, but in my case I will use it like regular enclosure. I will open it with you, and for this device I will use Western Digital DC HC590, 26 terabytes. I will use from our example one, but in reality I have two. Okay, let's start with unboxing this enclosure. My operator can stand if she wants, it's not a problem. Yeah. And what we have here, start with the source, which should be USB cable and power supply. And screwdriver. We have here USB-C to USB-A or USB-C, and power supply with 20 volt and 4 ampere. For one HDD it's enough. For two HDD with that size, 26 terabyte, it's not enough, and I will change it to at least 6 ampere. But if you use only one for start, it's okay. If you will use only one HDD. I will open this box, this bag, and what we see here, it's nice, not very big enclosure. In this case, it's aluminum body. Here's plastic, and here you see this latch. Nice ventilated. Here holes, and you see this one, 1, 2. You can select by instruction what it will be, regular enclosure or maybe some type of RAID. And HDD1, HDD2, and here you see it's fan to cooling, power button, USB-C and DC port. Let's open our HDD and see how it will look, how it fits and everything else. By the way, we have an instruction, and in this instruction, you can see what type of RAID you can select or regular enclosure. It's not a problem. Open our HDD, it's brand new. Please come closer. And as you can see, yes, Western Digital, 26 terabyte, and SATA. Okay, by the way, this enclosure speed is 5 gigabit per second. And it's not a problem, because real speed of one HDD not more than 2.4 gigabit per second. If you combine two, it will be maximum 4.8. That's why 5 gigabit per second is more than enough. Let's see how it will fit. Maybe here should be some screws. Oh no, I don't see. Yep. By the way, I think it's strange that no screws here. And I found in box they have a bag with screws. Come closer. They have bag with screws, 4 screws for one side, HDD, and for a second one, and 2 screws more. Do you see here? Because yeah, you see these 2 holes, and we have here placer, because inner side is sliding and need to fix it in one place. You will screw 2 screws here, and it will be like whole monolithic construction. And we will use power supply for one disk, because by the way, inside the manual it's right that maximum size of HDD 18 terabytes. In our case we have 26 for one. That's why I think I know why they write it like 18 terabytes, because this power supply is not so powerful. That's why I use this power supply only for one HDD. If you want 2 HDD, big size HDD, then you need bigger, more powerful power supply with at least 6 ampere. Okay, what we have here? Okay, we will use this power supply connected here, and we will see will it work or not. And we turn on, turn on power outlet. Nothing happened. Press button. Oh, it's alive. You can hear fan. Oh, our RGD started. Okay, it looks like work. First start with this RGD, then we will connect it to our laptop. By the way, this enclosure have auto sleep mode after 10 minutes. This one. Connect one side USB-C here, one side USB here. Okay, need to know what will be next. We'll go to disk utility. To be honest, this enclosure don't see our RGB. It's set. Let's turn on one more time. Oh, how is that? It's turned on, but what we see, and we see nothing. Oh, finally, yes. Hello. Like this attach is not inside. Okay, we have our yes. Right now we see our RGD and you see 26 terabytes, but Acasis writes it's impossible to use it. We will create, for example, RGD number one, RGD terabyte, erase. It should be fast. Time machine we don't need. Yes, it's done. Right now we will see that we have this disk. Let's test speed. This speed test. Okay, we should select disk. It should be RGD1. Okay, open. Speed should be maximum for this RGD, maybe 290 to read, but we will see. Right, 280. I saw 290 and read. And read speed will be. We will see soon. But speed, as vendor said. Oh, same speed for read and write. It will be funny. It will be exactly same. Need to wait a few seconds. Yep. As you can see, it was exactly the same. Few megabytes per second difference, but it's file to file will be difference. In final, what I can say, it worked. I bought it for $35 in the United States. It should be maybe 60. I don't know prices right now. It's work. It's cheap. It's what I need for right now. Maybe in future I will buy NAS. When I will need more storage, but for right now it's work as it should. Acasis wrote on manual that it support 18 terabyte per disk, but it's only because they put low power supply. If you want more, just change power supply to higher power. Power supply will cost maybe $6, I don't know. It's very cheap. And yes, you can hear this device, this enclosure. It's not SDD as fast and as quiet. But at the end, if you compare terabyte per hundreds of money, it's 3 times cheaper. And if you don't need every time fast speed, create your videos and read or write on your own RGD and only like a storage for your files, it's a good device, I think. What I can say, and you can use it for 2.5 and 3.5 RGDs. That's all. It's simple, work, and just need to change power supply. That's only thing that I don't like in this enclosure. Thank you. And one more important detail about this enclosure. I read in the reviews on Amazon that another enclosures have a problem when you, for example, have power outage and electricity back, enclosure turn on automatically. As you can see right now, power is on here, but enclosure is off. And when we turn off power and again turn on, it's don't turn on automatically. It's very, very important. You need again to push power on to start it work. And it's, I think, very important thing. And big flaw for other enclosures, and it's not reliable for you. And for example, you have few power outage per night, and you can fail it. As a result, it can be file system because it's on off without proper injection. That's why I like they did this function properly.